What's up, guys? Welcome back to Duck Dodgers. With me today is another guest. If you'd like to introduce yourself real quick.
I'm Mateo360. This thread just cannot get rid of me.
Yeah, Mateo did the Sheep Raider LP, which I haven't seen all of, but it's pretty good. And he recently posted a picture with a bunch of games that look pretty interesting, to say the least. So we'll talk more about that later. But for now...
Yeah, interesting, explaining it nicely.
What's the one thing that people might complain about in a game more than water levels?
Sewer levels?
Ice levels.
Oh.
If done right, they can be pretty decent, but of course this game doesn't do them right. So here I just kind of show off how you kind of slide around on the blue Breaking Bad crystal meth looking floor. But on these greenish kind of platforms, you do not slide around, which is nice. But the one thing that I hate about this level is that pretty much all of the enemies are either unkillable, really close to the floor, or up on the ceiling. So this is basically the speedrun portion of the game.
Speedrunning in ice physics. That's fun.
Yeah, always fun. Yeah, like that guy up on the ceiling was, just a pain to get to. Fortunately, at least they still have a lot of health pickups and stuff.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yep. So you posted a big picture, and there were a couple games I'd like to talk about. First of all, the Duck Dodgers game for the N64. Kind of a spiritual successor to this one, maybe.
Yes, that's also kind of a big collectathon.
Yeah, except I looked up a gameplay video, and that one was made by Infogrames as opposed to Sunsoft, and it looked pretty terrible.
Yeah, I had troubles actually getting it running. I'm not sure if it was the copy I have or what.
You had trouble getting it running on your N64?
Yeah.
Well, that's always a good sign. Anyway, this boss, Marvin, just kind of flies back and forth. He shoots thunder. He goes by up top twice, and then down low once. And from what I can tell, you can actually theoretically die after killing him, because he wasn't taking any more damage, but he was still coming at me, and I took damage, so yeah, have fun with that.
Because cutscene invincibility does not yet exist.
Pretty much. And I love these Martians wearing winter clothes.
Yes. It shows that they're actually putting effort into their art assets.
Yeah, but unfortunately that's like the only thing they're putting effort into.
Yeah.
And I found a dead end right there, which is always nice. But yeah, one thing that I noticed about that N64 Duck Dodgers game is every time you jump, it makes kind of like a stock spring noise, it sounds like it's from the 60s. Like, I swear I think I heard the same sound effect in some old Pink Panther cartoons. And, I mean, I get it. Like, characters like Mario, when they jump or whatever, it makes a little noise, but when it makes, like, that horrible-sounding stock spring noise, it just... ugh.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm not doing that one.
Yeah, well, that's probably for the best. But one thing people seem to be really interested in was the Animaniacs' Great Edgar Hunt.
Yes. That one was made, sometime long after the series ended, but yet they managed to get most of the original cast back to voice it.
Yeah, I think that's incredible that, Animaniacs was a thing from the early 90s, yet here it is, a game made for the GameCube. Which is pretty cool, and, but once again, a big collectathon, so...
Yeah. Kind of along the same lines as, the Bugs Bunny ones Mr. GJB did.
Right. But yeah, and then also you posted two horrible-looking Super Nintendo games. Let's see, there was a Speedy Gonzales one and a Roadrunner one.
Yes.
The Roadrunner one was made by the same company that made this game, Sunsoft, and it just looked really janky. By the way, that's a little shortcut I found. You can fly up there and save a little bit of time.
Yeah. There's a Roadrunner one on Genesis, too, that's not as good as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the boss for this level. It's a little pogo metal Martian with a really easy pattern. He just kind of jumps back and forth and then shoots a couple shots that you can pretty much easily jump over, and as always, you can pretty much just damage race him. But yeah, I had posted in the thread when I first discovered it that I had this Speedy Gonzales game for the Game Boy, And when you posted that picture, I asked, oh, is it anything like the Game Boy one? And you're like, no, it's much more boring. And I said, oh, how can that be possible? And then I looked up gameplay footage, and I said, wow, he's right.
The instant death pits here.
Yeah, this level is a real big pain. There's a lot of lasers that come down from the ceiling, and you'll take a lot of hits unless you take it really slowly, which just isn't fun. These things are indestructible and also really fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
great
moving
level
spike
design,
balls.
as always. But at least these levels are still fairly straightforward. The next planet, and especially the final planet, get just ridiculous with like just being maze-like and labyrinthine.
Yeah, that's why I was never good at this game. I'd always get lost.
Yeah, well, it's
and
not that
have no
hard to do.
jetpack.
Yeah, so I like how, like, usually when things are licensed, the same company makes all the games, but all these games seem to have different creators.
Yeah.
That Roadrunner one was the only other one that I saw that was made by Sunsoft. Claim made the Speedy Gonzales one, and Infogrames made the Duck Dodgers one.
Infogrames is responsible for Sheep Raider and both the Bugs Bunny ones.
Yeah.
I think they're responsible
I did watch a lot of the, Oh, go on.
I was going to say, I think they're also responsible for Looney Tunes Racing, which
Oh, God.
eventually Jamie the D will get to.
And they figured the last boss was so good that they might as well reuse it and double it.
Yep.
They go down really easily. And now for the easiest end boss of any level in almost any game ever. You literally just stand right underneath him and shoot straight up. You won't die. I'm pretty sure you won't even die if you use the regular old blaster. And that's it for this planet. Short, but painful. Now we see the,
I love this newspaper clipping.
Yeah. Alright, so thanks for guesting with me, and tune back next time as we travel on to the fourth planet of the game.